2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gonna do? When you show up on the scene, what is you drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. They quick to check a lane like standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Tonight we start week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Dolphins of Orlando taking on the New Orleans Saints. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Rashee Rice with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You look at the Saints defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge it? This is going to be fun.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is taken at the 23. A big boost that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into a double team, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it is brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 by 70. 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. That's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Cougar 19. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's 2nd and 8. Connected here with Christian McCaffrey. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night?
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And check down, complete to Hall. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
They'll run with Hall. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Crash. Top low. 70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards.
First and goal at the
Back to
9-yard
throw.
line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Downs from 8 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Go.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Connor up the middle. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A third down gain of 19.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Addison. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
70, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 70 Lions.
Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 14. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, check, smash, check, 60 by 6.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Hey, smash. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
47-yard line.
To start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
And with my type activities, well, don't you get involved. Hey, what? I mean, shit I see is in them all. Take a risk, I'll take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. You're with a couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that.
Come on. Hey.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They get 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it incomplete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Saints. Rashee Rice, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2nd and 5. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
60 Vikings. 18.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Viking 18. Check smash. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw here. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I think the defense surprised at them with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
This 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he's hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Hey, Crash.
They'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down, and that will force a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're cheating right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now he's into the clear again. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He dumps this one off here to Hall. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Rasheed Rice, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Next to score, Saints 28, Dolphins 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on down here in this fourth quarter. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. 2nd and 2. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here in the first down.
First down.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
He's brought down over 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. About 3 yards there to the 27. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Saints are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, 19 Titans. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And finally wrestled down at the 11. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So a 2nd NFL interception for him, and he is looking the part here in year 1.
And normally, partner, you talk about cornerbacks and safeties being the ball type of guys, and they always will be because they'll get more opportunities. But this young man has potential to be a ball from the linebacker position. I think that's why he was drafted as high as he was, and he'll stay on the field on most downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit, and time faded. Addison hauls it in. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd down and a yard.
19 Tiger.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Hey, Crash. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 70 Timberwolf. Rig.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
19, 18, Rodgers, 18, Rodgers.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Over the middle, that's defended as tight end. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Good for the Saints. First down. First and goal.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Breece Hall from 6 yards away. And the Saints have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into the next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score, you might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. He'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Saints, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Orlando,
You ain't never been a skate town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride, like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the pull up the Moreland, bro. What's happening? Oh, man. Southside,
from the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made it on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of them sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes and talking about what's happening?